Awesome, we're recording. Hello, everybody. Very happy Monday to you all. Welcome to our Monday Model Me training call. I'm so excited to be on this journey with you all, and I can't wait to deliver some amazing content to you this week. I've been making notes all weekend about so many things I want to share with you. New things that we can try, old things that we're going to refresh, and just do better, to be honest with you. And I just want you all to be really proud of something that nobody else in the world is doing right now. Nobody else is part of an organization called Model Me, and I'm really, really honored that you're all part of this incredible journey that's like literally at the beginning. So I can't wait to see the impact that this has in 6 months and 6 weeks and 6 days perhaps for some of you. So let's really just own our life is how I want to start the call. Let's just really own this. Let's really like take ownership of our life and who we want to be in the world and what we're trying to represent, because life is very precious and life is short, and we only have one life, so let's make the most out of it. So you're not part of this as an accident. You are not on this call by accident. Every single one of you has a purpose. Every single one of you has a reason that you're here. So I want all of you to just step up into that and realize that there's a reason that you're on this call. And really, are you owning that reason more than anything? Are you really, really owning that? So hi, Rachel. Thanks for joining. So I'm just going to hand over very quickly to Rebecca before I get on to what I want to share with you this evening, who is going to just share with you some tips that she got from the Lauren call earlier, and all about events, because events are really what build our business, online and physical events. But Bex, I'm just going to hand over to you. I just saw a couple of things out. Hi, Gabriella. Thanks for joining.
Hey, guys. So I don't know how many of you were on Lauren's call, but it was awesome tonight. I got like 4 pages of notes. I'm just going to mute. Yeah, there we go. She spoke about lots of things, basically. She went over a bit of Eric Worre's steps over promotions, but the main thing what I took notes from was she was on about events. So live events, sort of, in-person events. Doing Zoom events is good as well, and Facebook events, but when you do like physical events, you can feel the energy. I've done a couple of I did one meetup and then a home event. Didn't get as many people as I wanted, but that was just because I didn't invite enough. So it's all a numbers game. So how many you invite, you're going to get a percentage of them to come, basically. So what Lauren was saying was basically make them fun, because that's what people are attracted to. So don't make something where it's just going to be people just stood talking at people. It's got to be fun and interact with the people who are there, and it makes them feel sort of special and involved, doesn't it? So it's a lot funner for them. Obviously promote. So, posters, I'd do it, in advance so that you can get as many people to see it as possible. Create an event on Facebook, tell everybody about it, and just promote as much as you can. Like I said, invite as many people as you can. So I wrote down a few ideas for events. So me and my team were on about because Megan and Joe live close together, and me and Rachel live close together. So we were thinking of maybe pairing up, because I know it's a scary thing. When I first did mine, I was really nervous, and obviously with anxiety, it was twice as bad. So when I first did mine, I was so nervous, and it'd have been a bit helpful if I had someone here to pair up with, because you bounce off each other's energy. I know, like me and Rachel, when we're together, we just bounce off each other, and we're like, back and forth with, laughter and stuff. So it brings your energy out to people, basically, so it attracts them more. So a few ideas I wrote down were one, what Lauren said, so a meal prep party. So any event you do, you're incorporating healthy, fun, fitness, whatever it is you're into, you're incorporating it into it. So meal prep party is really good, because you can give people ideas on what you eat in the Model Me plan, so that people get an idea of what it's about. An in-home event is what I did, and I did it as like a train, eat, think sort of theme, but I made like healthy snacks and got some wine in. So it doesn't have to all be about the health and everything. You can have a bit of a treat there, or you can have like a woman's pamper wine night or whatever. It's just a catch up to create a community. It doesn't always have to be directed towards Juice Plus. It can be just for people to hang out and get to know each other, build those relationships in person rather than over Facebook, because it's just a better way to do it, basically. Live workout, I want to do one of those as well. So if there's a park around you, which is beautiful, get someone to record you all doing a Facebook Live it, or record it and post it later of you working out and showing your fitness and stuff. If you're not into that, then fair enough, but it's just another idea. And then, you can just do a Juice Plus one, like Train, Eat, Think, but obviously make it fun, incorporate it. I don't know if any of you have ever watched a couple of what Tasha have done, but they're fantastic. I'm always zooming into them, and, you know, she incorporates little videos into it and incorporates the audience into it and gets them to suggest ideas for things. And it's really good because it's getting them involved, and they don't feel like they're just sat there watching people. So it's really good. Also, she was also on about focusing on people's wounds. So what do they need help with? So she used an example of a mum with her school children, so who need school supplies. So you could do an event where you get people together and they help mums who are struggling with getting school supplies, and bring them, you know, spare bits what you've got at home together to help them. And again, you're building a community of people of trust and stuff, and they can see what you're building. So I thought that was a really good idea. And then Rachel messaged me after that, actually, and had an idea for a charity event to show them how to cook healthy food. So it's a bit like the meal prep thing, but you could do it for, you know, she suggested giving food to the homeless. So getting people together to make healthy foods for the homeless and going around and helping them, basically. So, yeah, so she gave us loads of ideas. Events are so good for showing people. It's like conference. You see people's energy, and you see there's so many people involved in it, and people see the fun and they want to get involved. And it's just good meeting everyone in person, you know. So yes, if you're confident enough, I'd definitely go for it. And if you're not, then that's why you should do it. Get out your comfort zone and do it, because when I did mine, I'll be honest, no one turned up apart from my sister. Rachel zoomed in over the computer, and so did Tasha. No one else turned up, but I still stood up and did the presentation. It was brilliant. Like, I had a really good time. You know, no one turned up, but that was because I didn't invite enough, and it's just a learning experience. It's not that it didn't work. It's just a learning thing. I know I just need to invite a lot more people to it. And yeah, I look forward to doing another one. So they are really fun once you get into them. So yeah, that's about it, really. Tasha, I don't know if she's there.
I am. Awesome, sorry. Great, thanks, Bex. That was awesome. I hope you all got some value from that, from what she was sharing. And I really think it's important, if you can make Lauren's call, I don't make it an essential for all of you. You know, when I write it in your starter pack and I introduce you to this, because I understand we're all busy, we got things to do, and I would love you all to make this call a priority more than anything, our Model Me training call, because this is our, you know, immediate team that we're very close in the same country. We're all going internationally. Like, I'm about to sign up a girl who is based in Virginia right now, but she's from Poland, so she's moving back. I got her products online last night. So here's another quick tip, a lesson. When I sign someone up to my business, I always, and I would have done it with every single one of you, I always put the product under my name first, and then I sign them up as a team member. Because what I used to do was sign someone up in the business, and then I would say, hey, you know what, you go ahead and order your own products now. And then guess what happens? Sometimes they duck out, sometimes they change their mind. Sometimes people are just so daft, they change their mind in like 10 seconds. And it's like, right, what changed? And you know what it is? Fear. Fear got the better of them. So what I do is, and I do it with every single team member of mine. I've done it for ages, because if somebody joins your team and they never order a product, then guess what? You have just pretty much wasted loads of time, because you don't earn anything from signing someone up as a team. If you sign someone up as a team member and they order products, then guess what? You earn money. So this is why it's really important, and why I teach all of you to do it this way, and why I sign up all of you this way, because you have to realize everything that I do with a new person and new prospects, and please take note of this, every single thing, everything from the way you talk to them, the way you interact with them, the way you send them a birthday message, the way that you speak to every single person on your Facebook, that's a potential team member right there. So when they join your team, if they're smart enough, or if you tell them, or if they think about it, what they're going to do, or, you know, to be honest, I never did this, but and maybe most of you have never done this, but this is probably quite a good tip actually for us all to do. So I don't mean to say if you're all smart enough, because you're all very clever people. So, but I mean, realize I could have offended a lot of people right there that I really love. So I don't want to do that. So what I mean is, why don't we all go back through our messages, and whoever signed you up to the business, whoever is your sponsor, which is your up, or if it's Rebecca or it's Jessie, for example, then go back to all the messages that we said to each other, back through every single thing we said together, because only for the last 6 months have I really found what I want in my team. I've understood who I want my tribe to be and who I really want to resonate with in my team. Like, I want people that are powerful, that have more power than they realize. I want people that are positive. They like hanging out with other people that are cool. They like, I don't mean, oh, we're so cool. I mean, like, people that, you know, get on with other people, like people that are people that are people. Oh my God, I can't talk properly. I'm like, all over the place. But this is the kind of person that I want to have in my team. And, you know, ever since I got clearer on my vision and what our program is, and, you know, that we're a train, eat, think program, that we're a program that really, you know what, no one else in Juice Plus is doing. I'm going to be really honest with you. No one else in the world does it, and no one else in Juice Plus does it. You know why I know? Because people don't think holistically too much about this. And for me, they might do like fitness and exercise or positive mindset and Juice Plus, but, you know, I haven't seen a lot of people that do all three. So that separates us from everyone else. And Rachel got some feedback earlier from sending out a Model Me description. And, you know, we have got to be really freaking proud of who we are, but also we've got to really learn how we can distinct and separate ourselves from the rest. Model Me means something different to every single one of us. It doesn't all have to mean to you what it means to me. Model Me, when I hear Rachel talk about what Model Me is, it's very, you know, it comes from me. I can hear it in her because I know the way I explain it to her. But Rachel has her own spin. She has her own, you know, her own thing that she likes, like the way that Rachel interprets it. She talks about your life and your career, and she focuses on that. Oh, hi, Monica. Hi, Edit. I didn't even realize you guys were on. Hello. Just wanted to say hi. So, you know, it's just really powerful that we have this incredible thing. And I don't know if any of you have seen the Team YOLO call that Sophia Costa did from, she lives in LA, but she's from Puerto Rico. I got her on one of our Team YOLO calls while I was in America. And I actually introduced her to the call. And it's a fantastic call to send to people that are into physical therapy, you know, people that are into fitness, exercise, that kind of thing. People that are into, you know, more of a, like a medical kind of like background, which is a lot of people that we speak to. So, you know, don't shy away from these people, because we have professionals like Sophia. And you know what Sophia said on this call that I nearly fell off my chair when she said it. She said, sorry, it's very windy. Can you hear me? It's okay? Oh, okay. Oh, very windy. Sophia said on this call, she was like, you know, there's 3 pillars that we need to focus on when we're talking about our health. And guess what the 3 pillars were? She said, we need, and honestly, I can't tell you, I sat there like scribbling down, writing notes, and I looked and I was like this, because she said, we need to focus on our mindset, ding, 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 we do the think section. We need to focus on our movement, ding, 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 there goes the train section. And we need to focus on our nutrition, ding, 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 there goes the eat section. So there's me sat there going, oh my God, a doctor just told me that she agrees with the way we're doing stuff. So that really made me beam from ear to ear, because it really made me realize that, guys, we're doing the right thing, number 1. Number 2 is so many people resonate with our Train, Eat, Think program. Like the amount of response that I get from people in Team YOLO, like when I was in America, when I was in Tenerife, like Eliana and Francesca were telling me like, oh my God, your Model Me brand is so good, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, guys, like your brand is amazing too. And they were like, yeah, but you know, Model Me, it just says so much about you and your movement, but you know, there's so much hidden messages behind it. So it's great. Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, really? So guys, I want you to all be really proud of something that we've created. Model Me is not just me. Model Me is not just me. I'll be nothing without you, like absolutely nothing without any of you. So please don't just think, oh God, Model Me is like, doesn't resonate with me. It's bullshit. Model Me is all of ours. And if it was me, if I was describing Model Me to someone and I was in this team, and sorry, I need to think. If I was in this team and like I was, you know, I was my upline and, you know, I was in this team, I would be saying, like, if I was Joe or Jasmine, I'd be like, yep, I created Model Me. Model Me is something that we created as a community. We came up with this idea that we really wanted to help empower people and take them to, higher levels with their nutrition, their fitness, their mindset, because we really believe that those 3 pillars are the pillars of success. And when you talk about and you focus on these 3 things and you take action in these 3 things of your life, you can really live the best life that you want. Another thing that we focus on when we talk about Model Me is we really focus on, we help other people really create a life of their dreams. We really show other people how, like, if they want to do something, they want to do something bigger with their life, they want to create something more, then guess what? They can. With our program, with our movement, with our business. This is how I'd be talking about it. Don't say Model Me is my friend Tasha's. Say it's yours. Model Me is not mine. Model Me is ours. I didn't create it for me. The reason I changed my brand used to be called Fresh Minter. I don't know if any of you knew that, but it used to be called Fresh Minter. The reason I changed it, I love the brand name Fresh Minter, and one day I'll probably release a product with that because I just love it. But you know what? Fresh Minter was all about me. It was all about me and my brand and my name and my Minter. Do you know what I mean? None of you had that. None of you were Minter. So I wanted to change it to make it all about us as a team. And honestly, guys, for 2 years, I focused too much on myself. I focused too much on my dreams, on my goals, on my ambitions, on my things. And I mean, I didn't, in the sense, I make myself sound selfish. Like, I'm not in that respect, but I didn't focus enough on the team. I didn't focus enough on us, on you, and what we can create together and the movement that we're going to do together and this impact that Model Me together creates. So I just want you all to really take ownership of Model Me. Model Me is not mine. Model Me is ours. And when you talk about it to people, you want to say that. You want to say, but be careful with how you say I and ours, because you don't want people to think there's more than one person running your Facebook account. So the way I say is yeah, so I created Model Me in January, and now we as a team, we help other people do X, Y, Z. So that's the way that I would be talking about it. And that's the way that I would share it with people. So I hope that helps you all, because I know that we are creating new templates at the moment. Well, not new, they're just old ones that we've developed and that are absolutely kicking ass right now. So I'm so proud of every single one of you that's implementing these, because it's just really amazing. I'm really seeing a lot of movement. I'm seeing lots of interaction from new people. With all of you are connecting me with more 3-way calls. And honestly, guys, 3-way calls build this business. Jasmine just hooked me up with 2 guys today that really are just friends of hers, that she said, hey, look, I'm doing this thing right now. I'd love to get you involved. And then she said, hey, you know what? I just got started in this. I'm brand new. My friend Tasha is going to introduce you. She's mentoring me. She's going to talk to you a bit more about this. So do you mind? Make sure you ask, do you mind if I introduce you to her? And they both said yes. And now we're talking. I'm even talking to Umar Jasmine one-to-one, which is great because of Jasmine. She's connecting me with these people. And what you will realize, just use it. It's not about what, the resources that you have. It's about being resourceful. Always be resourceful with what you have. It's like, Joe's probably a bloody perfect example of this because she's a mother. Joe, when you don't have any food in the cupboard, what do? You think something outside the box and you make their food up from out of nowhere, and you gather food up and all of a sudden there's food on plate for you and the kids. Do you know what I mean? Like, you've got to be creative and you've got to think about resourcefulness, not about the resources, because some of us go, oh, I haven't got any time. I haven't got any money. I don't live in the same area as Tasha, so I can't go to the London event. Oh, I've got to do this, I've got to do that. Bullshit. They are excuses. All excuses are equal. Stop singing those sad little excuses. They are never going to pay you. They're never going to give you the life of your dreams. They're never going to give you what you desire. So just literally, you have any excuses and you hear yourself, tell yourself those excuses, you've got to write them down, you've got to rip that shit up, and you've got to throw it away ASAP. Because the quicker you keep those excuses in your head, guess what? The longer it's going to take you to become NMD in this business, or an SC, or an SCD, whatever your goal is, whatever your dream is, you have whatever it takes to be whatever you want in this world. Whether it's a top model, whether it's a owner of a cat care rescue center, whether it's a mum that travels the world with her children, whatever you want, whatever you desire, whatever you really, really, really want to do in this life, every single one of you can do this. And I wish that I could look into a glass ball with all of you and make you all realize that you all have so much potential. And the only thing that's stopping you is this thing that we call our negative mind. The quicker you get out that negative mind and you realize that whether you believe you can or you believe you can't, guess what? You are right. So if you think you can't, guess what? You can't. Full stop. Fact. Story over. Goodbye. Next chapter, please. Seriously, you think you can't do this, you won't do it. Fact. So you've got to change your mindset. You've got to put yourself in a good space every single day. What do you really do every morning? What do you really do? Do you pull out those weeds? And you've got to treat your mind. If you've not watched that video, please go and watch it. The Law of Reaping and Sowing. God, can you tell I've just been in the gym? I'm always like this when I've been in the gym. I'm super pumped and I have a page full of notes and I haven't even looked at them. I'm just like flowing from the mouth right now with this divine universe is giving me everything I need to tell you all. So the Law of Reaping and Sowing is an amazing video. It talks about how you got to treat your mind like a garden and how that every morning when you wake up, there's going to be like weeds in this garden and you've got to pull them out and you've got to recognize them and you've got to go, right, that's this issue with me. Like, for example, I might wake up one morning and because I'm in a long distance relationship, because life is whatever, like I might wake up one morning and I might go, oh my God, he didn't text me back. Oh my God, he cheated on me. Oh my God, he's with another girl. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, right? That might happen. That shit happens to me, okay, in the morning. So what am I doing now since I watched this Law of Reaping and Sowing video? I address that weed straight away and I go, no, it's all right. He hasn't cheated on you. He's not interested in any other girls. You're being delusional. Stop being an overthinker and stop worrying your ass off, because the more you worry, the more you're going to push him away because he doesn't like that. And I literally will say that to myself and I go, and I just breathe, move on. Next thought. Okay, where's the next negative thought that I need to get out of my head? Honestly, if you really, really, really think this doesn't work, just please try it for 2 days. Try actually for 21 days, because 21 days creates a habit. 21 days, try this habit, see if it works, because I guarantee you it will work. There's something I'm going to post later on off the back of this call called Brainwash Yourself. It sounds weird, I know, but it's from the same guy that made that video, the You Are Creators or something. And it's only about 12 minutes and it's bloody fantastic. And it tells you how to really visualize and how to imagine that this is an amazing thing for your life. And I can't wait to do it. I sat there starting to do it last night at 12 o'clock and I was like, oh my God, I'm going to do this every day. So I highly recommend you all do this. I'm going to post it. Anyway, let me just look at my notes because I've not said anything I wanted to say right now. And I'm out of breath. By the way, you know the GMT time zone? This is where I am right now. Oh, one for the Facebook post, ladies. Oh my God, sorry, I can't open my notebook. So, I want you to all really take ownership of your life like I started the call with this. When I say that, I mean let's get really serious about taking our life seriously, but also when I say that, you know, get serious. Like, I'm freaking serious about my life. Today, I'm going to go out and I'm going to make connections. You know what I do? Like, I want you to all, like, practice on doing this, especially if you live in a place where you can make yourself get out and see people every day, which, by the way, every single one of you can do that. The only reason you don't is because your negative mind probably tells you not to. But I'm telling you right now, get off your ass, get out of the house, go and speak to people. Don't prospect them all the time. They ain't relevant. They ain't relevant. Full stop. Fact. You know what I do? Every single place I go, I talk to people everywhere. I was on the escalator today in London between house viewings. This guy has a gym top on, and I walk up behind him as if I'm going to walk past him on the escalator, and I go, hi, is that a gym on your t-shirt? And I know full well it's a gym. And I'm like, is that a gym on your t-shirt? And he's like, yeah, have you not heard of them? Looking at me like I've lost my marbles. I'm like, no, where is it? Like, fully playing the dumbass girl right here. I don't care. Anyway, we get talking. Turns out he's a professional boxer and he teaches boxing at his gym. Guess who loves boxing? Me. So, anyway, we stay connected. We exchange numbers. He's been texting me, blah, blah, blah. Then I go and view a house. By the way, guys, I think I have a house. Anyway, next story. I walk past this guy that's living next door and I go, hey, and my two friends are in front of me. And I go, hey, to this guy, and he's like, hi, like looking at me like, why are you saying hi to me? Because this is what people do in London. And I go, we might be your new neighbours. And he's like, oh my God, great. And like, that's it. I didn't say anything else to him. But you know what? I'm going to see him again because I'm moving into that house and I had a good feeling about this house. So I'm really glad I made that connection. So have a bit of fun. When I say be serious, I just mean be serious every day, like about your life. Like, Jesus, go and listen to Gary Vee in the morning. If you don't listen to Gary Vee yet, go and listen to Gary Vee. He's the shit. I love him. Thanks, Bex. Gary Vee is so good. He motivates me every morning. I feel like sometimes I sound like a bit like Gary Vee, so I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. But basically, I want you to get really serious about having fun. If you are not having fun in this business, you are not doing this business right. If you stress out about this business, you ain't doing it right. If you get up in the morning and you're like, oh my God, I have so much to do today. Oh my God, I don't want to do my business today. Guess what? You are not doing it right. Fact. So if you wake up, if you think writing a list of 100 people is a task, if you think that is hard, work, then you need to go back to an office, to a 9-to-5 job, and try and hit targets every day and tell me what's harder. Fact. Honestly, I'm being really real with you guys right now because I've had so many breakthroughs this weekend. Like, if you really think writing a list of 100 people down that you could really change their life, imagine if you could change 100 people's lives. Imagine. You know how many messages I get on a weekly basis from people that aren't even in our team yet that message me? One girl said to me today, oh, my 15-year-old daughter was getting bullied at Christmas. She was getting severely, exactly, Rianne, thank you. She was getting bullied at Christmas. She was really hating herself. 15 years old, imagine. My sister's just turned 16. And this woman reached out to me and, you know, we had a bit of a conversation and I said, look, if you ever want to connect me with her, you're more than welcome. And remember what I was going through in Milan, right? So I was in a place to give mentorship, but I got out my old comfortable self and said I'd do it and I'd help her. Anyway, 6 months later, the mum messages me and says, you know what, Tasha, because of you, my daughter's okay. And it gave me chills. I was like, yo, what? I haven't even seen the post she's put on Facebook yet. But she said, you know, I showed my daughter some of your videos, the things that you've done from Milan and, you know, your progress stories. And let me tell you guys, me sharing that story of me being skinny as hell was not comfortable for me. That scared me so much. Oh my God, there's a fox. Wow. I didn't enjoy it. It was scary, nearly as scary as being around a fox. And it was horrible. And I just got out my old shitty self. And I told myself, no, you're going to do this because you don't know who you're going to help. And now I've helped this 15-year-old girl that could have ended up going down depression or anything or thinking she's not good enough. So every time that you think, oh, I can't do that, it's hard, you got to realize that there's someone out there that's having it harder than you, that you can go and help, that you can really inspire in some way. So I please just want you all to just realize that. I want you to all really start loving your life. This business is something that you can really fall in love with every single day. And if you don't love this yet, then you just haven't found your passion. You just need to build your belief in the products, really be a product of the product, really take the products every day, really be a product of the Model Me program. Are you going for a walk? Are you exercising? Are you listening to mindset things? Like, what are you really doing every day to put yourself in a good place? And are you really showing yourself as the ambassador that you want your team members to be? You know, it all goes back to this idea of, would you follow you? If you wouldn't, then what can you do to impact and empower yourself to a place where you would follow you? I'm going to be doing an online event. I'm really proud of Rebecca and her team for really stepping up every week or every other week. They've been doing online Facebook events. It's not something I've been focusing on for the last couple of weeks because I haven't needed to, because you know what, guys? This is what this business is all about. You try something, as a leader, you try something for the first time, like I did, repeatedly. I did it over and over and over and over and over again. I got all of you on sharing your stories, sharing different information. I got other people on. I got Benjamin, I got Sylvia from other teams, you know, sharing, etc. And look what's happened. Rebecca and her team have duplicated this. Everything that I do is so that you guys can take that on and you can follow it. But for some, you know, some other people, it might not resonate with them. So thank you. It might, you know, for some people, it might not, you know, resonate with them doing an online event like that. And that's totally fine. You know, Jessie loves doing physical events in London, which we've got one on next week. Please make sure every single one of you invite people to that. And if you're in London and you're not coming to that, like, please seriously ask yourself, why am I not coming to that? As your mentor, I would really appreciate, just as your friends, that you could come down and support me and support our team and support our movement and really just get to know other people from Juice Force and people from the modeling organizations, you know, from agencies, it's a fantastic networking opportunity, no matter who you are, where you come from. And you can sell that to all your friends and people that you know from London. You know, Rebecca, for example, if you know people from London, you know, oh, it's a great way to meet new people in London. London is a fantastic place, but let me tell you, for a lot of people, it's a lonely place. So you've got to get out there and find people that you can help and you can empower, because there are lots of people out there that we can help. I think I'm going the wrong way. No, that's the right way. Okay. So 2 things I want to talk about. Let me just check. Yeah, I'll talk about that. So the new template system, how long have I got? 5 minutes? Yeah? Great. Okay, I've got enough time. So template I'm going to talk about last. First, I'm going to talk about the self-love group. The self-love group that we have. What I really want to do is delegate the groups, the days of some of the groups to people. So we don't need to organize this now, but I just want to tell you all, I'm going to post about this on Facebook, and I'd really love it if some of you could, you know, take ownership of that. So for example, me, Joe, and Rebecca are going to be taking control of the self-love group. So maybe I'll do 3 days a week. Rebecca will do 2. Joe will do 2. And we have the business testimonial group, and we have the product testimonial group. I'm going to really give you a quick FYI. These 2 groups, I'm going to try and post it every day. If you see it gets to like 9 p.m. and perhaps I haven't posted it because of X, Y, Z, I've been busy doing other stuff. And if you can see that I haven't posted, then can I ask one of you, I don't mind who, just can you take ownership of that? Can you take leadership, and can you go, oh, I saw Tasha didn't post today. You know what? I'm going to go and find a testimonial, and I'm going to go and post in that group for her today. And, you know, you can even tag me to let me know that you've done it. Most of the time I know if somebody's done something like that. But I'd really love you to all be part of this, because you're all adding prospects to that every day. And your prospects want to see that you're part of that group. They don't just want to see me, this Tasha that they don't know. People resonate with it much more when it's you posting. Like, it's the same in the customer support group. We really got to build on that too. So, also, FYI, we are building a YOLO lifestyle business. It's called YOLO Lifestyle. It's a business testimonial. I'm going to try and make sure I add you all later. It's a business testimonial page. So I'd really like you to all, what we're going to do eventually is we're probably going to stop using the Allow Yourself to Dream group and focus on the YOLO one. So eventually, when the YOLO one is moving within a couple of weeks, I'll make sure everyone is added. And can you make sure all your prospects are added to that one? Because that's going to be really powerful. We're going to have lots more stories, very international, all over the world. How many minutes do I have? Gosh, it's out of breath. Can you all think of some questions on the last 3 minutes to send to me so that I can make sure I clarified things? The new way that we're going to do templates, I'm going to post about this in the group, but just so I can talk to you all and share it with you. So the new way that I'd really like us to all use the template system, and this is all taken from Eliana, who's a QNMD, who's earning minimum £2,000 a month, with Francesca, who's minimum earning, £4,000 a month, I found out, which is just insane. Francesca is someone that used to work in Holland and Barrett for, like £7 something an hour. Now she's earning £4,700 a month. I'm like, what? And like, don't get me wrong, I've earned pretty life-changing money with Juice Plus. Like, my biggest paycheck was like, I think nearly $1,500, and I got to go on holiday like twice with that, and it was bloody fantastic. I was like, yes. And now because of Juice Plus, I don't have to be a shitty waitress anymore in this bloody crazy life that I have. I can just focus on my modeling career. But the way we're going to do templates, can you let me know when I have a minute, because I'm pretty sure I'm time out. So the way that we're going to do templates is, first of all, if it's a cold prospect, you're going to send them a big template that says, hey, reaching out to you, hope you don't mind XYZ. It could be travel. It could be about mums. It could be about, self-love. It could be about anxiety. It could be about modeling. Whatever it's about, we're all very different. We all have different things. If you're struggling, let's write a template together. Hey, I'm looking for the people that want to like I'm saying right now, I'm looking for the people that want to travel the world like XYZ. I just did this. I prospected someone last night in the shop because he was singing in the shop, and I was like, hey, what do you want to do? And he didn't know. He said he wants to be a plumber. And I went, no, come on, really, what do you want to do? I said, if you could do anything, like, what would you do? And he was like, oh, I don't know, maybe I'd travel. And I went, look, I haven't got time. I'm on a call. I was actually doing a bloody call, and I've muted the call because I had to speak to him. And I went, look, you know what? I haven't got time. Can I get you on Facebook? I've just traveled the world for the last 10 weeks. I'd love to show you what I'm doing. And he was like, oh my God, yeah, great, right? So anyway, the templates, in fact, I'm going to do a live video on them because I don't want to rush it, and I think it's better. So I'll do a live video right now. Thank you all so much for joining this. I love you all. I think you're all fantastic. Let's kick ass the last month of July. If you haven't got promoted yet and you want to get promoted, guess what? The only thing that's stopping you is you. I think we're about out. So good luck to everybody this week. Let's smash it. Let's really go and get your promotions. Getting promoted just means you help loads of people, guys. That's it. That's it. Let's do this. I have no idea what everybody said in the chat, so it's